Hello Red Devils, MUF Legend here and I'm back again in the video. So Manchester United beat Bournemouth 5-2 and that game was absolutely incredible to see, end-to-end stuff, and that game actually reminded me of Sir Alex Ferguson's United. Basically it was if you score one, we'll score two, if you score another one, we'll score three, and it's just that type of game that Solskjaer has implemented within this Manchester United team, counter-attacking, and also now we are looking and starting to see the patterns of play in the final third of the opposition team, and that is something that I was hoping to see Solskjaer implement slowly, and it is coming. We can see it against Bournemouth. Our final third play, sustained attack in the final third was really good. Although they did have a couple of chances due to individual mistakes and individual errors by our players. For example, Harry Maguire got megged, and then David De Gea got beaten by the near post for the first goal, and then obviously Nemanja Matic's pass wasn't that great, to be honest, to Eric Bailly. In my opinion, it hit his arm, but I'm not sure whether it was outside the box or not. But anyways, that gave away a penalty, so it's individual mistakes. And most of the goals we have conceded post-lockdown have been individual mistakes. So those things, we need to sort that out, and we need to stop making less individual mistakes. Because at the other end, attacking-wise, we are absolutely incredible to see. We can score goals now. We've scored a lot of goals since, after lockdown. So this team is looking really good, heading in the right direction. Apparently, there's only one, doubtful player. That is Victor Lindelof. He sustained a back injury in the Bournemouth game and was taken off at half-time. And then Eric Bailly came in. So Solskjaer has updated us. He's not sure whether Victor Lindelof will make the Aston Villa match. Based on that information, I've dropped Lindelof. But if Lindelof does get ready and fit, obviously I'd put Victor Lindelof straight into the lineup. But this is based on Solskjaer's news, latest team news. So anyways, we do have Aston Villa away next in the Premier League. And Aston Villa, they're a good team. They've got good players, especially Jack Grealish. He's one of the best players, if not the best player, Aston Villa. We are linked to the opinion he would be a good addition to Manchester United. But anyways, right now, he's playing for Aston Villa and he's going to play against us. And that game, in my opinion, it will be a difficult game. But we should, I think, get a victory there. So anyway, let me get straight into the team. So David De Gea in goal. De Gea has made a lot of mistakes this season, don't get me wrong, but I don't see him getting dropped in the Premier League. Solskjaer, he's shown confidence in him. Even though all the mistakes that David De Gea has made, Solskjaer is confident that he can return to his form. So David De Gea in goal. Now Luke Shaw, he's won me over. I did a couple of videos after lockdown, the first two videos, and I said I dropped him and I put Brandon Williams in. But since then, Luke Shaw has been in great form. He's playing really well. So obviously Luke Shaw has to start in my opinion. Harry Maguire, he needs to sort out his individual mistakes. That's the only bad thing about him. He gets run past too easily, and he jumps in and he commits too early as well. So those two things he needs to fix, and he'll be a class centre back. He is a good centre back. Don't get me wrong, he's the best centre back at United at the moment, but he does need to sort out those two mistakes, because players run past him very easily, and he just needs to develop that kind of waitingness, not committing too early to challenges. So Harry Maguire, and then obviously the injury, I said, so Victor Lindelof is doubt for this game with the back injury. So if Victor Lindelof can't make this game, Eric Bailly will start. But if he can make the game, then obviously Victor Lindelof will slot straight into the starting 11. So Eric Bailly, despite the first few messes up in the match against Bournemouth, Eric Bailly did finish the game very strongly. So Eric Bailly in if Lindelof is a doubt. Right back, obviously Aaron Wan-Bissaka, one of the best right backs in the league in my opinion. He's absolutely incredible defensively and attacking wise. Now he's stepped up his game. He's got a few more assists. He's got more assists than Kyle Walker this season, which is absolutely incredible. People that say he can't assist, but he's got more assists than Kyle Walker, who plays in a much better team. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka is incredible, one of the best signings of this United post Ferguson seasons. He's absolutely incredible. I mean, there's so many things that Aaron Wan-Bissaka does that is so underrated. Even though he is very rated highly, there are some things that he does in games where you think, oh my god, that's absolutely brilliant. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka right back. The midfield pretty much picks itself. Nemanja Matic, who signed a new long-term contract with Manchester United till 2023, and I'm really happy with that. People are saying, oh, he's 31 years old or whatever. It's not about age, it's about what you can do on the pitch. And on the pitch right now, Nemanja Matic is bossing it. He's absolutely incredible. So Nemanja Matic in the centre defensive mid position. Bruno Fernandes, this boy is a breath of fresh air. He's absolutely incredible. I mean, the way he plays, with the way he sees the game, his passing, creativity, vision, leadership, passion, desire. Even the 91st minute, he still run back all the way from front to back to the defense to help the defense out, to help the team out. And Fernandes, in my opinion, he's been the best player in the Premier League since January. Statistically, he's got more goals than anybody else. He's been involved in more goals than anyone else in the Premier League. But even just watching him, I think he's been the best Premier League player post January transfer window. Fernandes has been, he's just immense. He's absolutely incredibly quality player, and I'm so happy that Man United have him. I'm not sure whether he's very tired or not, but he's that type of player. He's played a lot of games for Sporting, even though people are saying to rest him. For Sporting, he nearly played every single game, and he just doesn't seem to get tired. So Bruno Fernandes, I think he's that type of player that wants to play every single game. So I do think he'll start alongside Paul Pogba. This guy has been absolutely incredible, post lockdown. Him, Fernandes, and Matic complement each other so well. Pogba's keeping it simple, doing the good things, 1-2s, the long range switching. So Paul Pogba is incredible, and he has to start alongside Bruno Fernandes and Nemanja Matic. And then the front three, we're going to go with Marcus Rashford, who had a good game against Bournemouth, but he just needs to fix up his concentration levels a bit. I think his touch has not been that good since lockdown, but that'll come eventually. But his passing has been really good. So Marcus Rashford, right wing, Mason Greenwood. Oh my God, the 2 goals he scored against Bournemouth were absolutely incredible. Quality finishes, and you can see already the type of player he's going to be. He's going to be an incredible player for us. He will be a superstar in the future. So Mason Greenwood, and then obviously up front, Anthony Martial. So David De Gea, Shaw, Maguire, Eric Bailly, Wan-Bissaka, Matic, Fernandes, Pogba, Rashford, Greenwood, and Anthony Martial. And the score prediction for the match, I think, is going to be 2-0 to Manchester United. So anyways, let me know what you think about this team in the comments below. It's been MUF's Legend. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.